the $40 million public safety radio communication system was a good deal for Stafford taxpayers. How about $1.3 million lease with the FLS over the next 30 years?
Could you give me the last half of that?
I'd like to. How about the $1.3 million lease with the FLS over the next 30 years? I'm assuming the question is, how do you feel about it?
For those that don't know, 2 years ago, or thereabouts, the Sheriff's Department entered into a upgraded radio system. Now, the radio system, the sole person in charge of that program was the sheriff himself. He was the procurement officer for this event. Through the county, had an EDA that was set up to take care of this project. Their recommendation was not $40 million. There was other people in the community here who had comparable bids to that weren't even allowed to bid for it because it was already hand-picked. Now, up until the time that the Freelance Star got involved in this, there's a tower in the south end of the county in the area of Cool Springs and 218. Up till this time, that tower had never been used for anything in this community until this particular deal came up. As a result, we call it a kickback, $1.3 million back to Freelance Star over a period of 30 years. I was not in favor of a $40 million system. This system is the Cadillac of the Cadillacs of the Cadillacs. It is the #1 system in the country, period.
Thank you. Same question for you, Mr. Jay.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm not sure that I know what I just heard because I don't recognize any of it. First of all, this was a $23 million radio system. This system was so locally needed. We were the only locality, fire rescue and law enforcement in the region that still did not have portable radio coverage outside of their cars. We had firemen in distress inside of burning structures who couldn't call back. We had law enforcement officers in combat who could not call back. We have board members right here today who supported this. And it was a team collaborative effort between the fire chief, myself, the board of supervisors that brought this to fruition. And ladies and gentlemen, I am very proud to say today that the men and women who serve you and protect you now have a radio system that works. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Jett. This next question, we're going to shoot it back over to the school board.